Well, to Module 4 of Reprogram Me. In this module, we take a journey into the inner you. There's a part of you that in the past has stopped you from making the best decisions, or has stopped you from being brave enough to take action. Here, we make peace with that part of you, and in so doing, give you the green light to success. As with all the mind programming material here, only listen to this when it's safe and appropriate to do so. So, not when operating machinery or driving. Just sit back, close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. Focus on my voice only as much or as little as you feel comfortable to. The less you try, the more easily you'll relax. This time I'm going to teach you a really easy and effective way to reach a nice deep trance state at any time whenever you feel the need for an energy boost, a little extra motivation perhaps, or a creativity breakthrough. Many therapists agree that all hypnosis is actually self-hypnosis. Instinctively, you know how to do this yourself. I'm just guiding you there, teaching you as you go. And as you've probably realized by now, it all stems from your imagination. And your imagination is a lot more powerful than you can imagine. Hey, imagine that for a moment. Imagining having more imagination. It sends your brain into some kind of a feedback loop. And that's fine. But before we completely trance out, I want you to imagine something a lot easier. Close your eyes, if you haven't already, and see in front of you a meter ruler planted vertically into the ground in front. On the ruler are the numbers from 10 down to 0, with 10 at the top and 0 at the bottom where the ruler enters the ground. You can make the numbers any color you like, any font you like. It really doesn't matter. Just see them as you see them. That's fine by me. These numbers represent your degree of relaxation. 10 would be very tense, and 0 is completely relaxed with all the tension gone from every muscle. And you'll be somewhere on that scale right now. Imagine an arrow that slides up and down the ruler, and just let the arrow settle where it feels right. Just let that happen now. There we go. And now I'd like you to notice that every time you exhale, the arrow inches down a fraction with every breath. Just tiny increments for now. Because actually that would happen anyway, wouldn't it? You'd just breathe and slowly relax. But once you've consciously noticed this happening, unconsciously you've prepared the way so that your mind lets this happen a little more now that you're aware of the link, and the arrow slips a little deeper down each time. You're breathing, the arrow, and your degree of relaxation are linked together now, so that if you change one, the others respond. So let's see what happens when you take a deep breath. If you were about to dive underwater, you'd inhale more deeply. I'd like you to inhale that way now and watch the arrow descend as you exhale and slowly settle there. That belt of extra oxygen reaching every cell of those muscles. That's good. And wherever the arrow is now, you can send it lower again, just by using your imagination. Now, with even the shallowest of breaths, you can send the arrow further down, deeper and deeper with each breath. The arrow going lower and lower, and you relax deeper and deeper until the arrow reaches 0, where the ruler meets the ground. Each muscle becoming more heavy and inert. And when you've reached 0, simply rest there for a few moments. The scale continues going deeper. The ruler penetrates the ground and continues deep into the earth. The scale continues into the minus values, and you can send the arrow there too. -1, -2, -3, -4. Just keep going on your own until you reach a point where the numbers just disappear, or you lose count, or you just can't be bothered anymore. And that's great. You are finding your basement of relaxation, a place in your mind where time stands still and you can just be. And as you continue being aware of my voice consciously, unconsciously you welcome suggestions and learn at a fundamental level and change the things that you know you need to change. And now that you've learned this way to lead yourself into deep relaxation, you can use it on your own anytime without any guidance from me. From now on, just imagine the ruler, imagine the arrow, and turn your attention to your breathing, all linking together to create an effortless way to return to as deep a trance as you wish. There have been reasons why you haven't realized your full, true financial potential already. There's a part of you deep inside who held on to negative thoughts and negative behaviors which have repressed that natural flow of wealth, the way that money lubricates the fabric of life and enables you to become rich. That part of you inside has learnt these self-limiting attitudes, perhaps when you were very young, perhaps when you were vulnerable and your guard was down. And that's okay, it happens to everyone. And we can release ourselves from these beliefs so that we can truly allow richness and wealth to become us in the most ethical and elegant way possible. And the changes can start to take place here and now. If you could take all your happiest childhood memories, memories full of love and laughter, and imagine a place that embodies those feelings and emotions, I'd like you to go there in your mind now. This is a place where you feel happy and full of joy and contentment. It's important, though, that in this place you can see a door, as this is all in your imagination. Just add a door if there's not one there already. It's a door that leads to a very special room. It's a room full of people, and in a way, every one of those people are in fact a part of you. In this room you'll find your creative self, your intelligent self, your relationship self, your skills self, your career self, and all the many, many other parts that make you the person that you are. And when you walk into this room in a moment, they'll all greet you like a long-lost friend. They'll be hugging you and patting you on the back, shaking you by the hand and thanking you for being who you are. And you'll be deeply touched by the love and the respect they all have for you in that room. So, just open the door now and walk through. Good. What a wonderful welcome you're getting. Just enjoy and savor the moment of all that love. But you get the feeling that there's a part of you missing. There's a part of you that for whatever reason isn't welcome here. You can't see that part of you anywhere, but what you do see is another door. See that other door? It's an old door which leads into a dark room, and it's a door which looks like it has been closed for a very, very long time indeed. You think you might know what or who is behind this door. You're right. It's that part of you that has held you back. It's the part of you that believes all those negative beliefs about money, finance, and wealth. It's the part of you that thinks you're not worthy of becoming rich. It's the part of you that's jealous of people who have made easy money. It's the part of you that has stopped you from becoming richer and more wealthy in many ways. And it's the part that you need to make peace with right now. This part of you is waiting behind the door. In a moment you can open the door and embrace this part of you and tell them that now you understand. It's okay to make mistakes. We all learn unhelpful beliefs and develop warped logic and untruths around money. But what's not okay is to hold on to those things. So gently open the door and see that part of you that was keeping you from moving on. You know that the moment they walk through that doorway into the light, they leave all the negativity behind them in that dark room. All those negative beliefs stay behind. So just take their hand and lead them forward over the threshold and into the light. Hug them and tell them that you completely forgive them for holding on to the beliefs that they unwittingly installed when they were young. Thank them for trying to do the right thing. Thank them for caring about you so much that they made decisions for you. Decisions which were made to protect you from harm, but you now see to be illogical and misguided. Hug them and make peace with them now and tell them everything's okay. Everything is okay. And you tell them that you have some people that you'd like them to meet. And you take them over and start introducing them to all those other parts of you. And as you both move away from the old door, you're aware of that door sealing up for good behind you. That door won't be needed ever again. You introduce your new friend to everyone there. And very quickly you see that part of you is changing. As that part of you meets all those other parts of yourself, they realize there's a much better way to integrate and to work as a team. That part of you has let go of all the negative beliefs, habits, and attitudes, and as they meet all the other parts of you there, they replace them with empowering, positive beliefs that make financial freedom, abundant wealth, and success the easiest thing to achieve from now on. And you notice the joy of acceptance as your new friend realizes that they've been accepted by all and every part of you and are now part of the team. And this part of you has always had an important function. Their job had been to make good decisions for you, decisions that would help you, decisions that would keep you safe, decisions that would make you feel secure. Well, this is still their job, only from now on. Now that they see your strengths and talents, they see the world as a playground of opportunities, a world of abundance, a place where there are no longer any emotional stop signs or belief barriers. This part of you feels like they just got the best job promotion ever. This part of you feels empowered and highly valued and truly believes that they can be your guide and lead you to success, wealth, security, and happiness. And as I count from 1 to 10 in a moment, you can gradually leave this trance behind. Your unconscious mind has changed what needed to change and has learned what needed to be learned for you to become a person who attracts wealth in all its forms. And with each rising number, the new beliefs and learnings and habits and attitudes sink deeper and deeper into your unconscious mind. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You did it. You just experienced Module 4 of Reprogram Me. You've learnt many things here, not least a really easy way to get into trance all on your own. Just visualize that ruler and send the arrow to whichever level you want. After using this track a few times, the ruler trick becomes very, very effective. In this track, you've got in touch with a part of you which used to hold you back, but whose job it is now to make really good decisions for you. These decisions will feel totally natural, safe and secure, and it's exciting when you experience the changes in the days and weeks ahead. So, embrace the new you